From Hollywood, California, where people call walking uphill going hiking, it's the Josh Macuga Show. Tonight's guest, Pittsburgh's own Liz Cardillo. And now your host, a guy who just found out there's a place called Pittsburgh, California. It's Josh Macuga.
All right, Josh Macuga Show fans, back for another episode tonight. My guest, before we get into it, you saw it just briefly before, and you saw it in the title of the thing. I don't know why I keep this a secret, but we're going into this part of the camera. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Josh Macuga. There's a Josh Macuga Show Facebook page that I upload the videos to, and occasionally some other things to. I don't trust Facebook, mostly because the ads that keep showing me are just things in my brain, and I don't trust you, Facebook. I think you're inside my head. But that's a whole nother thing. Don't worry about it. Subscribe to the channel. Let's just say you're in the city of Pittsburgh, and you're out, and you're like, have you heard of this guy, Josh Macuga? And they're like, no. You should go to the bar, because you know you're at a bar, and there's going to be karaoke. Get on the microphone, like, before I sing Living on a Prayer, scream, subscribe to the Josh Macuga Show. It just makes sense. Tonight, my guest is the pride of Hampton Township. The pride of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Wow. The pride of Pennsylvania in general.
Okay, wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, Liz Cardillo.
That was an amazing introduction. I think that was better than any I've ever received.
You've ever had.
So thank you for that.
Yes. Episode over.
I'm
it's
never
done.
going to forget
You're
that.
Done.
Wow, thanks.
But first of all, you came with our good friend Natasha Martinez.
One of my best
friend of
friends.
the show. She's amazing.
One of my best friends.
Yeah.
She's my manager for the night.
Yeah. If we had one of those audience cams, it would definitely be.
It would be zooming in on her.
Natasha.
Right. Yeah.
We don't have one of those. We're
It's
working
okay.
on it.
It's okay. We
had a GoPro for a minute, but it kept overheating. But I don't even know if that's a thing. Just a crappy. I think I just instead of getting a GoPro, it was like a Shopra that was just like a camera I bought on the black market.
Oh, it wasn't even a real one.
No. It was a faux pro.
Oh no.
Natasha Martinez, everybody. She's in the back. You can't hear her, but you can feel her in the room.
She is here.
She is here.
She's here.
Liz, the reason I have you here on the show, mostly you're amazing, you're fantastic.
Thank you.
You're friends with Natasha, but she told me you were from Pittsburgh. Yes. And I don't meet many people here in Hollywood that I think are deserving to be on the show that are from Pittsburgh.
Thank you.
You're here now.
I'm here. I'm so excited.
I don't, this is our first time meeting.
I know, but it feels like I've known you forever.
Forever.
Yeah. There's something about Pittsburgh people. I think it's the sports, the love of sports.
Somebody asked me last week, why are people from Pittsburgh so proud of Pittsburgh?
I think it's the teams.
The teams?
There is something about
magical,
our
right?
teams. And I always say, even if you're a hater of Pittsburgh sports, do yourself a favor and go to one of the stadiums, watch a game, whether it's football, baseball, hockey, go watch. You're going to love it.
Yeah.
Then you appreciate it. I think then you get the fans are legit. We're nice.
We're nice
We're
people.
not mean.
No.
Like some other teams
Genuinely
that
good
I
people.
don't want to name here
no,
tonight.
No, me neither. Boston,
Baltimore,
Cincinnati, Cleveland.
So I think if you go and actually experience
Dallas.
a legit Pittsburgh Steeler game, then you get it. You're like, okay, the fans are really cool.
Right.
I get it. So.
Where you born, raised in Pittsburgh?
You know what? I was adopted.
Whoa.
Not to throw that in all of a
That's
sudden.
awesome. Okay.
But I was adopted, born in Florida, but in Pittsburgh since I was a few days old.
That's amazing.
So pretty close to born.
Yeah.
Spent my whole childhood there. I always say it was the best childhood possible.
Of course.
I mean, you get
Pittsburgh.
4 seasons. It's just good people.
I could have done without
blue
2
collar
of
people.
those 4.
You don't like snow?
I like it. I was the kid that wanted to wear shorts in January.
Oh, you were that kid.
Yeah. I wanted to be in California since I was like 8 years old.
It's funny when you're in Pittsburgh and it's 59 degrees. People are
bikinis,
people are washing their car in flip-flops.
Yep.
People are like, it's a great day.
God, it's so warm
Your
out.
neighbors are waving at you.
Yeah.
And it's just in California, if it's 59 degrees,
No.
I literally saw a woman in a parka.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's just
Silly individuals.
different vibe for sure.
When did you, because I the reason you and Natasha are friends, you were Miss Pennsylvania 2016?
2015.
2015.
So I was with the lovely...
Good research crew.
The lovely Natasha. I was Miss Pennsylvania the year Natasha was Miss California USA. So we got to go together. And we knew each other prior from being in LA because I went to school here.
Right.
So we knew each other. So the fact that we won the same year was magic.
That's awesome.
I mean, going to something like that with your friend you're not supposed to know anyone, so we kind of, the fact that we got to walk
it's
in,
supposed to be more like Miss Congeniality.
high-fiving each other.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, but Miss Congeniality is so accurate, I hate to admit it.
I knew it! I love that movie so much.
It's so annoying to admit.
Sorry I yelled.
Do you agree?
Yes.
It's so annoying. Like, I watch it sometimes and I'm like, I wish I didn't live this, but I did.
Yeah.
I lived it.
Were you a pageant girl for a long time? That's a terrible term. I shouldn't say that. Were you a pageant winner?
No, I
your
like
whole
a
life?
pageant girl is okay.
Okay.
That's not offensive to us.
Okay, got it.
Heck no, hell no, can I swear?
Mm-hmm.
Like, no.
Hell isn't really a swear.
Okay, I mean, I could go even more.
Hell no.
I could even go more.
Sure.
No, I was such a dork my whole life. I never felt pretty. I never felt like I could be on a stage. No. I started doing it when I was in college in LA to meet friends. Called my mom back in
You
Pittsburgh.
started doing it to meet friends?
I'm not
I joined a
kidding.
fraternity. She does
Well,
pageants.
yeah, I signed up at my first pageant to meet friends and look who I met. I mean, I've met
that's
friends.
amazing. Yeah.
But I called my mom and I said, Mom, I'm going to do a pageant. And she was like, why? Like, that was literally her reaction. So that's what I grew up with. Like, I didn't grow up with a pageant mom or anything like that.
That is
My
so
mom was
fun.
like, okay,
Yeah.
like so confused by
Okay.
it. I think I was even confused by it. I did not look good at my first pageant. I did not do well.
What was your first talent? Was it there a talent?
In the
part? Is there
Miss
still a
USA, no, it's a good question.
Okay.
In our system,
Yeah.
Miss USA, Miss Universe, no talents.
Got it. Yeah.
We don't want
What
me up there.
what would your talent have been?
You know what? Such a good question.
Let me tell you mine real quick.
Please.
I'm really good at Google searches. Like, if somebody's like, hey, what's the name of the guy from that movie with the bald head where he yelled at people? I'm just like, boom.
You find it.
Figure
So
it
you're
out.
that friend.
My wife will vouch for it.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's a good talent.
Yeah.
I think I'm a really good dog mom.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
really know what else my talent really is. I mean, that's so sad. I can design clothing. Like, I don't know.
That's a talent.
Okay, but how do you do that on stage at a
You
pageant?
bring on like a mannequin.
Yeah.
And they give you a whole bunch of swatches.
I think I would have had to learn a ballet dance.
Did you know ballet?
No, I'm just saying, like, if I needed a talent, I would have just had to throw together something.
Hold on.
Do you know a lot of those girls throw together things?
Do they really?
That's why they're so, I shouldn't say this. That's why some of those talents aren't so good.
Oh, got it. Fucking fake ass man.
Oops, I said it.
Oops.
So no, we didn't have a talent
Okay.
in our
Okay.
portion of the pageant, but I kind of I jumped into my first. I didn't do well. I didn't look good, but I kind of took it as a challenge.
I like
I
it.
was like, I can come back and win this.
Pittsburgh girl right there.
Yeah.
You take it as a challenge.
I looked at the winner and I was like, I can do that.
Yeah.
So it took me a couple years, but it was a blast.
First half, you're down 17-0. You come back second half, you win 34-17, 34 unanswered points.
I wish I would have had you there to commentate. Because that's how it felt.
Yeah.
And
killed it.
winning, you know what, so I competed in California for a few years.
Okay.
And then I kind of was ready to be done with it.
Okay.
And one of my very good friends came up to me and said, you got to go home to Pennsylvania. He's like, what is stopping you from winning in your home state?
He said that. Mm-hmm. Was it?
So my mom-
Was it William Shatner?
my
from
mom-
Miss Congeniality?
You know what? Actually, kind of reminds me of him.
Oh.
So my mom was funny. She was a part of that conversation, and she was sitting there like, nope, bad idea. Like, she was just not, I'm making her sound like she's so supportive, but she was just like, you live in LA, your life is here.
Yeah.
You're not moving all of your things back
Okay.
to do a pageant.
Yeah.
But boy, I did it. I moved all my things back, and I won.
And you won.
And I won in Pittsburgh.
You won in Pittsburgh?
I won in
Was it the
Pittsburgh.
convention center?
It was at the International Airport.
At the airport?
It was at the Hyatt.
Oh, the Hyatt at the airport. I was like, in the airport? There's a... At the airport, of course, it was
Were
an
you
airport
picturing,
Hyatt.
like,
Yeah,
a gate?
Yeah, a gate. Like there was.
Like a Southwest gate.
Everybody, please direction to Terminal 23,
I
D23.
should have clarified.
Yeah, the Hyatt at the airport.
I got excited.
Which many of Macuga family member have been married at. That's a very.
At the Hyatt?
Yeah,
I love the Hyatt.
It's gorgeous.
Lovely people.
Yeah, of course. My dad worked by the airport for years.
Aw, I might be the only Miss PA with her picture in the back of the Hyatt. Fun fact. Because I was nice to the staff.
See?
They told me that none of the other Miss Pennsylvanias were nice to the staff.
See, You be nice to everybody.
It's not. Yeah, it's terrible.
That's a real Pittsburgh girl right there.
Yeah.
Be nice to everyone.
Thanks, yeah.
All those other bitches probably from Philadelphia.
Oh my God, I know.
There, it's one Super Bowl.
I know.
Okay. You should probably end it that.
That's so great, though.
Real quick though, so because I just want to know, are you out? What you're back in LA now?
Mm-hmm.
You live here. Are you an actress? Are you a model? Are you awesome? Are you? What is Liz Cardillo now that she is not Miss Pennsylvania 2015?
You know, I took a moment to think about what I really wanted. Acting isn't my thing. I tried it, not my thing. Modeling,
Why
I
not?
just love eating, so it's just not my thing either.
Yeah.
I do. I'm being completely
no,
real.
That's
So,
good. You should want to
So
eat.
I have a fashion background. I went to FITM downtown.
Oh, nice.
I've worked in bridal for years and years, which is
Whoa.
why I was so excited to hear about your about the wedding.
Well, listen, already.
So I've always worked in gowns. That's what I love. I like being behind the scenes. That's where I'm happiest.
Okay.
So I thought this is more of a fashion capital than our dear Pittsburgh.
I don't know if you've been around Pittsburgh, but it is the next fat. No, it's
You gotta love it, but
yeah.
So I came back for that, and I mean, who doesn't love sunshine all the time?
I know. Yeah.
But so I came back to work. You know, I've been in bridal again. I've been in evening gowns. Now I'm starting my own line.
Whoa.
So yeah,
That's amazing.
getting into that kind of stuff.
What is it called? Black and gold?
You know, we started with my name. We're starting with my name. It's going to be ECC, which is Elizabeth Cardillo Collection.
Oh, nice.
A lot of my friends are thinking it's just pageant dresses, but it isn't.
Oh.
It's just going to be for everyone, every girl. So we're starting with dresses, and then hopefully it'll grow into something else. But we're just going to do online to start.
Yeah.
We're going to do the internet and go from there.
I dig. So every day you go in and you would imagine what a woman would look like on her wedding day. Because I got to tell you.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm sure that my wife may or may not like this part. But she says, the only meltdown that we had going through our wedding was the one day that she tried on the dress and it just like wasn't looking as she looked.
Really?
And it's hard. I
Really?
know it's very hard.
When she had it at the house?
I hadn't seen it. I didn't want to.
Yeah.
I didn't want to see it before the wedding. I wanted to be shocked when I walked down the aisle, and obviously I cried at one point. My brother, a yinzer as he was, like, "Bring it together!" as I'm bawling, and she's walking down the aisle.
I love that though.
The making and crafting of a wedding dress is extremely personal because it's the one day only.
It is a therapy session. It is
Yeah.
personal. It is
Yeah.
everything. But I do well with women. I like to be around girls. So when I was
Shocker.
in bridal, no, really shocking. When I was in bridal, I loved it. I loved being around women. So hopefully my line someday goes to bridal.
Okay.
I hope so. That's I think my true love. But we're gonna start just with clothes and then move on.
Amazing.
Thanks.
Liz Cardillo, the pride of
Thanks.
effing Pittsburgh.
Thank you.
Starting a clothing line.
You make me
Miss
feel so good.
Pennsylvania 2015. She's got a picture at the Hyatt by the airport.
Oh my
God. The only thing I have is a bar tab that I still haven't closed. Okay. Liz, tonight's game we have never played before, mostly because this is the first time I've had a person on from Pittsburgh that I wanted to ask some Pittsburgh trivia questions to. So we're going to call this the Black and Gold Blitz. All right, so how this game works, Liz Cardillo of ECC, the
You say
Elizabeth
my
Cardillo
name.
collection.
You say my last name right, by the way.
Cardillo?
Everyone in LA says Cardillo.
Cardillo. Yeah. It's not a quesadilla.
You're one of the only people that
Are you
says
Italian?
it right. Italian.
Correct. It's not Cardillo, it's Cardillo. Okay. I have 11 questions about Pittsburgh here.
Okay.
You get it right, the people of Pittsburgh are proud. You get it wrong, I get to
Oh
put a
my
magnet of the
gosh.
Pittsburgh Steelers on your new car.
All right, deal. That's fine.
Okay.
I need one
A
anyways.
penguin sticker, a pirate sticker, here we go.
All three.
A WDVE rock sticker.
aggressive. No.
Your whole
No.
car is going to be black
That's
and gold.
really
by the end of this. Okay. Question 1. The Steelers have won how many Super Bowls?
6.
Yeah! She's 1 for 1. We're starting off easy, Cardizzi. All righty.
You are scared. I don't know what it is. Like you're just scaring me with this.
Why?
I don't know. Like you're so
These are
intense.
very...
I feel like you just love Pittsburgh so
I
much,
do.
and there's just
It's
a lot of intense.
an offensive
You're
amount of
feeling a lot of
Pittsburgh.
intensity
Yeah,
when you ask me these questions. Okay, keep going.
I can be intense, and I apologize.
No,
Liz.
it's fine. No, don't apologize.
You need to name a gown after me in your collection. The Intense gown.
Yeah.
It's black, gold, just like streaks down this. No, okay,
I'll
cool.
send that one here. You can have
By
that
the way,
one.
my Christmas gift to my wife this year was black and gold leggings. She has yet to wear them. As I like to say,
hilarious.
I bombed on Christmas this year.
That is hilarious.
Bombed on Christmas.
That is hilarious. Well,
Okay.
I gave my Australian boyfriend a bunch of Steeler stuff, so we're kind of the same.
Duh.
Yeah.
Okay, from here on out,
'Kay.
you all talk in a Pittsburgh accent, okay?
Okay.
Okay. You know what that sounds like?
Down
sounds
there.
like that.
I'll meet you down there.
Down there, playing trivia night.
I'll meet you down there.
Okay, we're down at Jack's 365 on the south side, playing little bar trivia. It's all about Pittsburgh. Here yins go. In 1954, this doctor gave the first polio vaccine ever. He's from Pittsburgh. His name starts with a J, and his last name starts with an S. The polio vaccine. He's first ever to do it.
Is he from down there?
He's from Donner. He is at Children's Hospital and that. His name is Jonas Salk.
Jonas Salk.
Yay! The D's, Cardillo. She's 2 for 2. All right, let's hear it. Here we go.
From like one question to like a.
I know. My bad on that.
It's okay. It's all right.
In 1982, the first emoticon ever was created at Carnegie Mellon. What emoticon was it?
Smiling.
Yeah, it was. It was the smiley face created at Carnegie Mellon.
Carnegie Mellon.
Do you know it?
We love Carnegie Mellon.
I mean, it's the greatest school ever.
You gotta love it.
Except that they're creating robots that may outsmart us one day, and I
That
don't like that.
may be on Black Mirror right
Yeah,
now.
I know. It's like they create all these. They're like,
Yep.
look at these beautiful robots, and then they kill everybody.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
Me
Not gonna
too.
lie.
Me too.
Okay. Name 3 movies shot in Pittsburgh.
Okay. Batman.
Yeah. Which one?
The newest.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Dark Knight Rises. It's
Dark
close
Knight
enough.
Rises.
It's close enough. I'll give it to you. Striking distance.
Striking Distance.
Yeah, duh. Bruce Willis, Sarah Jessica Parker, and that. Come on.
Night of the Living Dead.
That's correct, George Romero. Way to go. All right, Liz Cardillo nailing these questions. She is Miss Pennsylvania 2015. She is undefeated in trivia. Okay, question number 5 in that. This McDonald's classic hamburger was invented in Pittsburgh in 1967.
The McDouble. The Big Mac.
Correct, that's it, I did, yeah. The Big Mac was created by a man from Baldwin, Pennsylvania.
Was it really?
In 1967.
Your
that.
accent is really good.
Thanks, Ian's no. It's a lot.
This
I guarantee you.
is really what all of my uncles sound like.
Yeah.
No, all of them.
Had my wife met me and I
Yes,
spoke like
it's-
this, guaranteed we'd not be married. She always asked me, if I had this, we'd be married. I always say no. Like today she asked, well, I was a cat lady, would we be married? No, we're not married now.
It's so funny. She goes, it's a lot.
It's a lot.
It is a lot.
She knows.
It's a lot.
I start working on my accent. It's the plane is landing down Pittsburgh International. By where Yins won.
Oh my God.
Miss Pennsylvania 2015.
Now you're never going to look at the Hyatt stage.
I know.
You aren't.
I'm going to walk in there and be like, where's the picture of Cardillo?
They'll probably bring it out.
I won't talk to her. Okay. This is the technical term for where the 3 rivers meet.
The point.
It's not the technical term now.
It's the point.
We'll give it to you. It's called a
That was right.
confluence. It's called a confluence.
What?
But it's the point. The point is
Did
where it's
anybody
at.
know that?
And if Yin's ever coming around in summertime, we have a regatta. Yin's got a regatta down in Pittsburgh. And the point. It's so good.
Oh my God.
Okay. Question number 7. This actor's name, his real name, is Michael John Douglas. What would his stage name be?
Michael J. Fox?
Ooh, close.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
Michael Keaton. Michael Keaton from Pittsburgh. And that.
Wow.
Yeah. Didn't know that, did
one
you?
Either.
All right.
I feel like I'm letting you down.
You're not letting me down at all. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God. Okay,
Okay.
here we go. Okay. This dessert you'd do anything for was invented in Pittsburgh.
Klondike bar.
Boom! Yes, no! That was invented in Pittsburgh.
We got all the good food.
I know we do. We put French fries on everything. It's gorgeous.
Everything.
Okay. The Civic Arena, where the Pens used to play, was nicknamed what?
I mean, was it, I don't know, the Melon building?
Where do Eskimos live?
The Igloo!
Yes, the igloo.
Listen, I was really young when that was around.
I know. You're like 14 years younger than me, so no big deal. Okay, here we go. This famous woman, known for flexing, was born and drawn in Pittsburgh for posters during World War II. Who is it?
Is her name Ruby?
Close.
I'm so close.
You are close.
I know who she is.
Not Ruby.
She was encouraging women to get jobs.
Correct.
So I know who she is.
It said Yins can do it. I mean, you can do it.
Give me a hint.
Rosie.
Riveter.
Yeah! With a little help from the audience. Did real good.
I knew I knew a couple.
Liz, you knew all of them.
All right.
She was real close on like 98% of them.
All right.
Which is...
Listen, I love Pittsburgh, and that's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
Do you know Pittsburgh Dad?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I mean, I'm Pittsburgh talk show host.
You are.
Well, and that's how we're going to end the first half of the Josh Macuga Show with Liz Cardillo, Miss Pennsylvania 2015 of Pride of Pittsburgh. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors. Hey, ladies and gentlemen. I'm holding a beer here that's called Pyramid Beer. And in the picture, there's actual pyramids. Now, I'm not sure if you know this, but when they found the tomb of King Tut, it was loaded with pyramid beer. It was the only beer to survive millions and millions of years locked in a tomb. How long was King Tut in a pyramid? 14 million years.
Accurate.
Pyramid beer. 14 million years later, delicious. All right, and we're back with Liz Cardillo, the greatest guest from Pittsburgh in the history of the show. I don't want to say greatest ever because Natasha's in the room. But
It's okay, just say it.
I mean, come on.
You can share.
It's okay, just say it. She's fine.
Your work on the Pittsburgh trivia, good thing I didn't do the hard ones. Regardless, they were hard for me, and I was like, I don't think anybody's going to get these.
I think the next time I see you, I'm going to come at you with Pittsburgh trivia.
Done. Let's do it. I dig. When I
Okay.
Googled Pittsburgh trivia, like find some of these questions, there was just a ton of local bar trivia in Pittsburgh, and one was, Yins like trivia? And I was like, okay, we're done talking Pittsburgh. That's it. Liz Cardillo.
So funny.
This is the part of the show I like to get a little more personal. I don't know a ton about you. You went back to Pittsburgh, you came back to LA.
Yeah.
Was something always drawing you back here? Was it the lifestyle? Was it being in Pittsburgh felt a little too...
You know what? I think it's mostly my career choice. The fact that I want to be in the fashion industry, it just works being here.
Okay.
That's the bottom line. And I could have went to New York, but it's a little cold. So I thought,
New York's the worst.
let's do a little bit of palm trees and warm weather.
Yeah.
But you know what? My whole entire family is in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
So,
Do they come out often?
you know what they do? My
fun.
parents just retired, so they're like, they're ready to visit whenever.
Yeah. Your brothers and sisters?
I am an only child.
Whoa.
Yeah. But you
seem
know what?
like
Bunch
it. No,
of
I'm kidding.
I probably maybe I do.
Messing with
You know what? I had a bunch of cousins around. We all grew up. I don't know if is your whole family there?
Oh, of course. Nobody knows.
Okay, so no one leaves exactly. But you know what? I think that's the only thing like drawing me back.
Okay.
So I try to go every 3-4 months.
That's awesome.
Yeah, try.
I mean, I'm there probably twice a year, maybe
That's
3 times if
Living
there's
here,
a wedding
that's
at a Hyatt and by the airport. Something like that.
You know, that's a perfect amount of time, I think.
Yeah.
I feel like the older I'm getting, the more I want to go back and I want to, don't want to miss things.
Would you ever, if let's just say the Elizabeth Cardillo collection blew up, right, and you could live wherever, would you go back to Pittsburgh?
Probably not.
It's okay to say. Listen, it's okay to say.
I'm being
love
honest.
Pittsburgh. I
Listen,
love Pittsburgh too.
Pittsburgh will be a part of my life forever, no
yeah.
matter what. Hopefully, my future kids will love Pittsburgh as much as
want
I
kids?
do. Yeah. I mean, I hope that they're just rocking Steelers stuff all day.
All the time.
So I will always take trips there.
Yeah.
As far as living, it's just not me. I'm more of a city girl.
Gotcha. Is the colors of black and gold? Do they go with everything?
Of course they do.
Yeah. So
Are you
how
kidding?
many gowns will you have?
Oh, I mean, hopefully, just in the thousands.
Yeah, that's what I thought. What? I don't want to go. This is going to sound like a weird question, but let me see if I can frame this correctly.
Can't wait to
as
hear
a
it.
Pittsburgh guy.
Yeah.
You win Miss Pennsylvania. What are like guys hitting on you, like weird things that guys have done in order to get your attention?
You know what I would have to wear, my sash and crown at a lot of events around Pittsburgh. And pageants aren't a huge thing in Pittsburgh. That's a little different. We're in LA, so it's normal, I think, to see something like that.
Sure.
In Pittsburgh, people are a little, they don't know how to take it.
Cool.
So I would just be myself. I would be nice. I would be kind. I'd be cool with everyone I met. And then usually they'd say, oh, wow, you're actually really down to earth and you're really nice. And I'd say, thanks. I think that's a compliment.
Right.
But, I just tried to keep it really real. But the strange things guys would do, they would just get really nervous around me. A lot of the athletes reached out, which was kind of cool because I'm such a fan. So I was like, hey, I know you.
Way to go, athletes.
But that's normal.
They slid into your DMs, as they say?
A couple. Yeah.
Can we say names?
Can we?
Oh, I would say yes. That's totally up to you.
He's
but
like,
I
please.
love this idea.
Okay, this is a good story, and this one isn't directly about me. So I met someone who was affiliated with the Steelers. We were having fun. He was out in LA. We met up, we talked, and he was like, come hang out with my buddy and bring some friends. And I was like, sure, let's do it. The buddy was AB. And I really don't get overly starstruck. We're lucky we live here. We see cool people all the time. Yeah. But I was like, wow, this is really cool. Yeah. Couldn't have been nicer. Total gentleman. Asked me if you wanted me to FaceTime my grandma. Like, no, I'm not kidding. This guy was amazing. Yeah. So I became a bigger fan.
That's awesome.
So that was really nice.
You have a boyfriend now. Uh-huh. Was that a organic kind of a thing, or did he was that a friend of a friend meetup, or was that meet at a bar, or was that?
God, it's so funny. I wondered if you were going to ask me this. So this is something I'm embarrassed by.
Am I?
But I'm going to be real. No, not predictable. I prepped myself if I was going to be honest with this question. Oh. And I am going to be honest. Oh. We met on Tinder.
Woo! Yeah! Let's hear it for Tinder, everybody. Yeah!
I'm just putting it out there for the world to know right now. Because I want to just say to you, oh yeah, organic. Yeah, totally. A friend at a bar. Yeah. But it's not the truth, and I have to be honest with you.
Well, I appreciate your honesty, because Pittsburgh to Pittsburgh, that's what honesty is all about.
No, but really though, I feel like I can't lie to you.
This is going to be an even worse question.
Okay, here we go.
When you're Miss Pennsylvania, obviously you're attractive. They're not going to be like, let's give it to Troy Polamalu's grandma. She's 67, Miss Pennsylvania. I'm sure she's an attractive woman. She's American Samoan, a lot of hair. Not to, I'm sure.
Troy Polamalu is amazing. So
one time,
I'm sure
his
grandmother
first started
is great.
dating, my wife and I first started dating.
Yeah.
She's like, there was a Steeler in my spin class. I think his name was Troy, and I was like, Polamalu.
Wait.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I wouldn't keep it together. I would not keep it together.
House? Nothing. Yeah.
But he was retired at the time.
Wouldn't keep it together.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I almost touched Sidney Crosby's butt at a bar in Venice.
Oh, so. No way, really?
Yeah. They train out here. Anyway, this is beside the point. Okay. Tinder has a bit of a stigma to it. 100%. Does it not?
Yeah, of course.
So, why were you on Tinder?
A couple of girlfriends and I downloaded a few dating apps to kind of see what they were like. And Tinder was awful. It was seriously the worst
As they like
experience.
To call it, just a bang app.
But yet the best experience because I met this man.
Yeah.
So I deleted it pretty soon after I met him on there. I connected with him.
Do you have to delete it in order to get off of it? Like, does it has to go?
Yeah, it was just annoying, and you get a lot of messages, and it wasn't good. Yeah. But he stood out because of the way he spoke to me. The way he wrote to me was so, you could tell he was very educated. I mean, it just stood out. So I was like, all right, I'll give this guy a shot.
As opposed to a dude being like, yo, check out this D, and then it's...
Well, but to be...
happens,
yes,
right?
To be very honest, it was the way he wrote to me. It was so respectful and very well thought out what he said.
Takes a guy not from America to do that.
Maybe. But you know what?
Fellas?
It was just, he was such a gentleman, and I gave him my number. I thought, all right, I'll give him my number. Like,
Whoa.
I know. And then what he would write to me was, again, very intelligent and respectful, and he never pushed me. Does that make sense?
Did
If
you
he
bring a friend with you the first time you guys met?
You know, I didn't. I know.
You know what, though? You're a Pittsburgh girl. You're strong. You don't
I knew I'd be
you
all
don't
right.
need no friend.
I knew I'd be all right.
Yeah.
But you know what? It worked out, and I shouldn't be embarrassed to say I met him on there because I'm very lucky. So.
Yeah, but you're like 0.00001% in that. Like, there's a lot of horror stories as opposed to.
Yeah, well, it doesn't have a good reputation, but I guess maybe I can change that. Like, look, we're in a great relationship, so it can happen. Okay?
Cardillo changes it all. You know what? You change it.
Did you? I don't even know if
How
Natasha
are
knew
you
that.
not?
That I met him on there.
Of course I did.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I've like told people that we met at a bar. I don't even know. I can't keep track of my lies.
Nailed it.
I can't keep track of my lies. I don't know. I for a while I didn't want to admit it, but
Yeah. The wife has caught me in many a lie. Mostly, who ate the ice cream?
who are you blaming? Who else are you blaming?
Well, she's like, did you?
Who else is there to blame it on?
Nobody. It's just like, oh man, I must have thrown it away. Oh, yeah, right. In my stomach. All right.
funny.
We're going to go to the deep end.
Okay,
Some
cool.
of life's deeper questions. If
Okay.
you don't want to answer it, you can pass it.
Okay.
But you've been quite honest so far. I don't know why that would change.
I would.
Dude, you're
I'm
crushing
here
it.
to,
This
I'm
is so
here
much
to be
fun.
honest.
Usually the hardest you ever cried. Obviously,
Okay, this is
before
gonna-
the Super Bowl episode of This Is Us. I know that's a joke I keep using, but that episode.
I
really made
ugly
me cry.
cried when I won Miss PA.
Did you?
Yeah,
it's
there's
amazing.
there's an ugly cry video of me.
So,
I'm
is
not
the
a pretty
makeup that
crier.
you wear the non-crime makeup, or is it like
Oh, you know what? I had waterproof mascara, thank God. But it still was a little bit messy. Yeah, not a good
Was
look.
it like a?
It wasn't cute. I
Yeah.
don't know what it was.
I should show you the picture of me crying from my wedding one, and
Aw.
there's. I mean, I'm an ugly crier.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have like one of those? Kind of like a thing before you cry and somebody catches you crying, or do you start tearing up and try and hold it in? Because I have like a vocal fry
I think
in the cry.
It was more my face just twisted into this awful, just not queen-like look.
I'll give you another ugly cry.
It's just not a good look. I don't know how else to explain
The
it.
Steelers beat the Arizona Cardinals in the Super Bowl. I was at the Super Bowl. My dad and I hugged, and then we looked at each other and just were like, "Oh God!"
That was a great game too.
That was amazing.
That was.
Oh God!
I watched that game with Arizona Cardinal fans,
Oh, good for you! And
and I just shouted the whole way through.
6-time Super Bowl champions. Let's do one more, Polly. What do you think? Or should we go to the bank set? Yeah. Man, now I'm thinking about ugly crying. Sometimes you just need a cry, right, Liz?
Sometimes, for sure.
Whoa, oh, you can pass if you want. Most memorable sex of your life.
I gotta pass.
You got to pass.
Yeah, I gotta pass.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. We're keeping it in there. We're passing because that's a pass. It's a pass. No, you don't want your parents to see it. You don't want the Pride of Hampton Township to see it. Miss Pennsylvania can't really
I
talk
am the
about it.
pride of Hampton
There you go.
Township.
Your biggest pet peeve. There you go.
Slamming doors.
Do you and my pap, like, do you share a cult? My pap died when I was 12, but until he died, he yelled at me about slamming doors.
I hate it. Why? Why are you slamming the door?
Sometimes the wind gets it.
That's a poor excuse. Why are you slamming the door?
Sometimes
I just
it
don't get
happens.
it. I always just shoot people a look when they do that. Don't
Listen.
like it.
You see Miss Pennsylvania 2015 walking around, and you slam a door, you know what's going to happen.
I am gonna give you a look,
Like, friggin' look.
and it's intimidating too.
Yeah, you seem like you got a bit of a look to you. Like when
I can.
when you know that when you're mad at somebody, I can see it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's Pittsburgh.
Straight up. Let's do 3 for the road. 3 minutes rapid fire questions. You ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Would you go to Burning Man?
No,
Correct.
I like
if
to
you-
shower and yeah.
Yeah. If you had a TV show, what would you call it?
The Liz Cardillo show.
Yeah.
Duh.
Dude, we can put a new sign up here and we can flip spots. It's no big
Yeah.
deal. Ice cream or frozen yogurt?
Ice cream.
Electric toothbrush or regular in the manual?
Regular.
You win the lottery, what's the first thing you buy?
Something for my parents.
Nice, good. You ever stayed friends with an ex?
Yes.
Anyone ever thrown you a surprise birthday party?
No.
Ah, bitches. Looking at you, Martinez.
One of my best friends over there.
I know. Would you rather own a boat or a motorcycle?
Boat.
Where's your favorite pizza place in the world?
Oh gosh. The one in Chicago, and I can't think of the name, but I love Chicago deep.
Lunati's?
I think so. It's the deep dish.
Deep dish. You like deep dish?
Love it.
You ever had Fury's on Mount Washington or on Banksville?
No.
Oh, you gotta get the Fury's.
Okay.
2 minutes left.
All right, cool.
Best celebrity impression. Do you have one?
Oh my gosh, Erica Jane from Housewives of Beverly Hills, but I just am doing it right now.
Oh.
I just am embodying. I'm trying.
Okay.
They're like,
did
all right.
OJ do it?
Yes.
Comedy or drama?
Comedy.
Favorite Olympic sport to watch?
Curling.
Yes! Boom! Sorry, I yelled. Soap or body wash?
Body wash.
Nick Cage or Tom Cruise?
Oh God. Oh.
Well, neither. Best,
Can I just say no?
Best burger you ever had?
I'm a Shake Shack aficionado.
It's that potato bun. I'm telling you. Tater tots or French fries?
Fries.
M&M's or Reese's Pieces?
Reese's.
NSYNC or Backstreet Boys?
NSYNC.
You ever tried dog food?
I have not.
Well, you shouldn't get look into it.
Have
It's
you?
not too bad. Yeah, it's not too bad. You ever got fired from a job? 1 minute left.
No.
Metallica or Guns N' Roses?
Metallica.
Is there a dark side to Hugh Jackman?
Yes.
Is Kinko's overpriced?
No.
Where do you get your news?
CNN.
Yeah, sweet or salty?
Sweet.
Babies or puppies?
Oh, that's tough. Right now I gotta say puppies.
Yep, super salad.
Salad.
Beach or pool?
Beach.
Oprah or Obama?
Oprah.
Did you have an imaginary friend?
100%.
Oh, yes. 25 seconds. McDonald's or Wendy's?
Wendy's.
Are you a cuddler?
No.
Nobody should cuddle. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I actually love cuddling. 15 seconds. Flip cover beer pong.
Beer pong.
Sopranos or Breaking Bad?
Breaking Bad.
Should a guy wear a cowboy hat if they don't work on a ranch?
No.
That's correct. 5 seconds. Who let the dogs out?
You.
All right, I'll take that. Oh, we got it. Who was the best Batman? You better answer this correct.
Michael Keaton.
Yeah! Liz Cardillo! That was so much fun. You were awesome. The Pride of Hampton Township, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania,
So much
Miss
fun.
Pennsylvania 2015, the Elizabeth Cardillo collection. Fucking Steeler fan. We got some people to watch Steeler games with this year.
No, I was gonna suggest that already.
Yeah.
I was hoping someone would.
Duh.
She's
I'll wear
like,
my Steelers thing.
she's like,
We have to end this
great.
episode real quick. Then we can talk about all the
And then we
plans
can
that we
chat.
have. Yeah. Your manager here as well, Natasha
Yeah.
Martinez.
Why, do you see how I'm just like drawn to the girls? I just
Yeah,
want
of
to
course.
chat.
Yeah, all girls are. Cobster, Polly, all you guys watching out there, you guys wishing this amazing episode of Liz Cardillo. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time. Josh Macuga.
Thank you, Josh.
Fucking nailed it. That was so fun.
Thank
that was
you
so
so
fun.
much.
Yeah. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Go to Facebook. I'm also there. Support our Patreon campaign. If you're watching the Josh Macuga Show, you're doing something right. And that something right is giving random people hugs when they don't want them.